Cricket Australia, CA, is keeping a close eye on the ever-changing landscape of global cricket, especially the T20 format. The higher-ups at CA believe that one-day internationals, ODIs, still have a significant role to play in the world of men's international cricket. They emphasize the need for context in bilateral matches. Lately, there has been much debate surrounding the 50-over format, particularly during the ongoing World Cup. The tournament has seen some empty seats and a lack of thrilling matches, but it has also brought us some surprising results, like Afghanistan beating England and Pakistan and the Netherlands defeating a strong South Africa team. In today's crowded cricket calendar, with T20 leagues gaining more prominence, there's a growing concern that ODIs, especially at the bilateral level, might get sidelined. Discussions are on the horizon as the International Cricket Council, ICC, is set to meet in India next month. The 2027 ODI World Cup is confirmed to be jointly hosted by South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia, while 2031 will be staged by India and Bangladesh. Additionally, the Champions Trophy is scheduled to make a comeback in Pakistan in 2025. Qualification for the current World Cup in India was determined by the ODI Super League, which gave bilateral series added significance. However, that system has been disbanded after one cycle. Nick Hockley, the CEO of CA, emphasized the need for context in bilateral series, similar to what the World Test Championship has achieved. The importance of creating tension and excitement in these matches will be discussed during their time in India with the ICC. Looking ahead, bilateral T21 series may gain more context as Olympic qualification could be tied to rankings. Australia is set to play 3 men's ODIs in the upcoming summer, squeezed into 5 days against West Indies in early February. According to the Future Tours program, FTP, this is likely the pattern for future seasons. They won't play ODIs again until September, when they tour England for a 5-match series, with 3 ODIs against Ireland also on the FTP. Mike Baird, the CA chair, mentioned that exceptional performances in T20 cricket, like Glenn Maxwell's 40-ball century against the Netherlands, show how T20 cricket can keep the one-day format relevant. "We certainly see a role for all 3 formats," he said. To see a T20 century, Glenn Maxwell came in during the 39th over, so the spectacular impact of that in an ODI adds a whole other dimension than just a T20. It's an important format. We certainly think there's a role. What is important is context, not just having matches without connecting them into qualifiers for a World Cup. Connected to the changing nature of the men's international game, particularly in white ball cricket, is how players are contracted to their national boards. CA and the ECB have signed leading players to multi-year deals, and contracts now include provisions for players to have a portion of their earnings docked if they choose to play in overseas leagues during the home season. Todd Greenberg, the CEO of the Australian Cricketers Association, explained that this approach allows for negotiation rather than a flat no when players seek no objection certificates for playing in overseas leagues. CA acknowledges the rapidly evolving cricket landscape and the need for collaboration among all parties. "We are aware of the increasing opportunities for players and the need to be flexible in allowing them to participate in tournaments like the IPL and other global leagues," Hockley said. As for CA's financials, they reported a loss of nearly AUD 17 million for the last financial year, though it performed better than expected, largely due to the income from hosting the men's T20 World Cup. The upcoming year, featuring series against Pakistan and West Indies, is also expected to incur losses. However, 2 big earnings seasons with India and England touring for 5-match test series in 2024-25 and 2025-26 are on the horizon, and CA remains optimistic about its future financial prospects. That's the gist of the matter in plain language.